Now to our continuing investigation into alleged missed warning signs months before the death of Malinda Hoagland.
This is video and photos from a memorial service for the 12-year-old held yesterday. Prosecutors say Malinda, a Chester County child, was tortured and starved to death. Lawmakers say that they have been pressing to develop a statewide database on those convicted of child abuse. They have passed legislation, but there have been delays.
Just today, the state responding to our inquiries, say a new system allowing for case management coordination and enhanced decision making both at the state level and between county and children and youth agencies may be online by next year.
Here's our chief investigative reporter, Joe Holden, with the story.
Malinda Hoagland's half-sisters want change and reform. They want improved communication between child protective services in each and every one of Pennsylvania's 67 counties.
I think there was a lot of failure on a lot of different levels from outside of the home.
Chester County prosecutors in early May announced charges of attempted homicide, aggravated assault, and kidnapping against Rendell Hoagland, Malinda's father, and Cindy Warren, Rendell Hoagland's girlfriend. Police allege the pair tortured, restrained, and starved the 12-year-old for months, resulting in her death. Investigators say Malinda weighed 50 pounds when she died. A CBS News Philadelphia investigation last week revealed Cindy Warren's dark history, including a guilty plea to child endangerment in Monroe County in 2009. That landed her a 3 to 7 year prison sentence. But investigators say that information was unknown to Chester County children, youth, and families. Unfortunately, sources and attorneys for the family say there were additional missed warning signs, including this 2020 custody order, which severely restricted Cindy Warren's contact with Malinda, as well as notification from the Coatesville School District to Chester County children, youth, and families about welfare concerns. Plus, statements Rendell Hoagland allegedly made to police that CYF contacted him by phone only and never came to the house.
I am sort of in a disbelief that there's no database for prior, what I would call predators to register.
But in 2014, Pennsylvania lawmakers passed measures calling for the implementation of a statewide child abuse database. But 10 years after the fact, it has yet to come online. We asked the State Department of Human Services for an update.
To hear also that there had been a history of abuse from Ms. Warren, and that troubling that the systems failed her and that the adults failed her. And, hopefully we can find legislative solutions to work on that.
State Representative Donna Bullock chairs the Children and Youth Committee for the Pennsylvania House. She and her colleagues recently advanced House Bill 321 out of committee. That legislation was first proposed shortly after 14-year-old Grace Packer of Bucks County was raped and murdered by her mother's boyfriend. At the time in 2016, prosecutors say Sarah Packer moved around with Grace, her adopted daughter, from one Pennsylvania county to the next, and say she was able to avoid detection of Child Protective Services. House Bill 321 sponsor, Representative Craig Statz, didn't respond to multiple requests for an interview, but wrote, "Getting this system online will give Pennsylvania a central database for all 67 counties to use, providing up-to-date information on those who have been victims of or who have been convicted of child abuse so that we can protect the victims and punish the abusers."
It's important that we get that system launched because it would allow for the different county offices to coordinate with each other. That was one theme that you've seen between these two cases, the Packer case almost 10 years ago, and this case with Ms. Malinda Hoagland, that there were red flags, or there were cases of abuse in other counties that did not follow the perpetrators of abuse and weren't acknowledged in other counties or were missed or overlooked.
Malinda and her family lived in State Representative Dan Williams' district.
You've got real bipartisan agreement in terms of connecting 67 counties communicatively so that these kinds of things don't happen or don't continue to happen, or at least place a barrier of protection around children so that it doesn't happen as frequently.
At an event on Monday, we caught up with Governor Josh Shapiro and asked him about the Hoagland investigation.
We need to have a system in Pennsylvania that allows counties to talk to one another and share information. And that's exactly what we are building in our administration and what we're working on with lawmakers who want to see the laws change.
The main thing we're looking for is change.
Attorneys Alexandria Crothamel and Tom Bosworth represent Malinda Hoagland's estate as well as her half-sisters. They say they've been in touch with Governor Shapiro's office about reform.
We're trying to get a law passed for some kind of database or register or some kind of alert system for physical abuse. We will never bring that little girl back, and we can never undo all the suffering that she went through. But we can try to get peace for this family and change, and that's really what they want.
Malinda's family wants Child Protective Service workers to have broader access to determine if someone has a history of child abuse.
There's no way that they should be able to jump from county to county or from state to state and that not follow you.
Do you believe there were failures here at multiple levels?
Multiple.
This
Yes.
should never have happened.
It should have never happened.
The chair of the House Committee for Children and Youth tells me it is unclear what happens next for House Bill 321. In the meantime, Chester County prosecutors, according to sources, are expected to amend charges against Hoagland and Warren to murder sometime soon. I'm Joe Holden, CBS News, Philadelphia.